In this video I will teach you how to remember the names of all the p block elements and their atomic numbers and the electronic configurations of all those elements. Okay, so this will be helpful for answering many of the concept based questions in the p block, because you need to remember the electronic configuration, names and the atomic numbers of all the p block elements to answer questions on such as bond length, bond angle, bond order, and the inert pair effect, and the trends in various chemical properties like ionic character, covalent character, thermal stability, solubility, boiling point, melting point. For all these type of characters you require to know the atomic number of all these elements and the electronic configuration. I will teach you how to remember it very easily, and very quickly you can remember this. So watch my video closely and carefully and try to by heart this. In 5 minutes you will be able to remember the entire names of all the elements. So let's get into the video. So the first mnemonic that you have to remember is the Bock-Naufne. So this is Bock-Naufne, that is boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Okay, second is Baggett. P-A-G-I-T, Baggett. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, Baggett. The third one is Cassie-Gettinley. So for the clarity purpose I have included the common names here. You have to include the symbol of the element here. Ca is carbon, silicon, germanium, tin we should remember it as Sn. Tin will be Sn, and lead will be Pb. So for the rhyming purpose I have included the term tin and lead. So Cassie-Gettinley, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. And then the fourth one is NPO as and B. NPO as and B. That is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic. Antimony is again Sb. Antimony is Sb. For the sake of clarity, I have put An here and bismuth. Okay, and then the fifth one is Osetepo. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. Osetepo. Then fluclobroid. So iodide, fluclobroid, and the last one we don't really study, we can write it as broidat. We can have fluclobroidat, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. And then the sixth one, the last one is Henier Chryserad. Henier Chryserad, that is helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. Okay, I will repeat once again. The first sequence is Bock-Naufne, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. These are the first elements of the group 13. Group 13, Group 14, Group 15, Group 16 and Group 17. Neon will be the second element of Group 18. Okay, so this you have to remember. The first element is Bock-Naufne, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. Okay, then Group 13. Group 13 is Baggett, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Baggett. boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. So you can remember like that. Then 14th group is Cassy-Gettinley. Cassy-Gettinley, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. Okay, then 15th group is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. So this is how you remember the names. Then 16th group is oxygen, sulfur, OSE-TaPo. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. OSE-TaPo. Then 17th group is fluclobride, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. So fluclobroidat you can remember. And then the last group, 18th group is Henier-Chryserad. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. So now by this you can remember the names of all the elements in the P block. Now let us see the atomic numbers. So you know that the atomic number of boron is 5. So we can write like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Neon will be 10. Helium will be 2. Neon will be 10. So you have to remember the atomic numbers of first 5 elements, that is, which is very easy for you. You have studied in 10th standard itself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all. So now we will start with the I will teach with group 18 how to remember the atomic numbers. Okay, so helium is 2. Now what do we do with helium? Helium, you have to add 8. You have to add 8 to get neon. Neon will be 10. And then again you have to add 8 to get argon. Then you have to add 18 to get krypton. Then again you have to add 18 to get xenon. So that will be 40, 54. Then you have to add 32. That will be 86. So again you have to add 32. That will be 110, 118. So you will have 118. I will tell you the names of these compounds. IUPAC name will be different for this. We will see this later. Okay, so you have to add 8. 18, 32. So this is the magic number you have to remember. This is the magic numbers which will help you to remember the atomic numbers of all the elements. Okay, so now we will try to write the atomic numbers of each group separately. Okay, now we will come to 13th group. So if you see the 13th group, from boron you have to add 8. So you have to add 8. So boron is 5. So you add 8. So that you can see that boron is 5. So you add 8. You get aluminum will be 13. 8 plus 5, 13. Then if you see here, it will be 18. You have to add the next element is 18. So that's all. You have to remember, add 18. So you get 31 here for gallium. And then for after that again in here you have to add 13. Again another 18 you have to add here. So 18 you have to add here. 30 plus 10, 40 plus 1, 49. 49 you have to add. Then here you have to add 32 you have to add here. So plus 32 you have to add, and that is 40 plus 30, 70. 70 plus 11, 81. And then again 32 you have to add to get the last element. Of that period. So that will be 80 plus 30, 110. 110 plus 3, 113. So you get 113 here. We will see what is the name of that element. It's all one simple pattern. I will tell you later. Okay, so now remember, you have to add 8, 18, 32. That's all. So you should remember that you have only 1 8 you have to add, because in group 18 we have started with the helium, which is present in the first period, but the Bock-Nofne elements which I told you, they are present in the second period. Therefore we have to start with only 1 8 and then 18, 32. Now You can remember the atomic numbers of other elements in two ways. One way is what I have taught you, like carbon is 6, so you add 8, 8 plus 6, 14 you have to write, and then 14 plus 18, 14 plus 18 will be 32, 32 plus 18 will be 30 plus 10, 40, you will have 40 here, and then 30 plus 10, 32 plus 18, 30 plus 10, 40 plus 10, 50. So that will be 50 here. It will be 50 here, and then 50 plus 32 will be 82 for lead, and 82 plus 32 you will have 114. So this is one way of writing the atomic number. Suppose if you want to remember the element of any one element in each group, but in the whole table you can also write the element very easily. So 13, you have 13 for aluminium, 14 for silicon, then you will have 15 here, and then 16 here, and then 17 here, you have 18 here already. Similarly, you have 32 here, therefore it will be 33 here, and 34 here, 35 here, 36 here already. And then you have 50 here, so you have 51 here, 52 here, 53 here, and 54 here already. Similarly, you have 82 here, 83 here, 84 here, 85 here, 86 here already. And then here 113, 114, then you have 115, 116, 117, 14, 15, 116, 117, 118 here you have already. Okay, so as I told you, how do we remember the names of elements for this? You should remember the IUPAC nomenclature. For 1, you should write it as un. For 2, you write it as bi. For 3, you write it as tri. And then you have to add IUM. Okay, 5 means 4 means quad. 4 means you have to add prefix with quad, and 5 means you have to add pent. 6 means you have to add hex. 7 means you have to add sept. 8 means you have to add oct. Okay, so this will be 113. 113 will be un trium. Un trium. Okay, UUT. So you will have un trium. Again un quadrium, 4. Quadrium. Similarly, un pentium, 5. Un hexium, 6. Un septium, 7. Un octium, 8. So that is the last element of the periodic table. You can remember like this. Last element of the periodic table. So by this you can remember the atomic number, names of the element. Okay, so I will repeat once again for clarity purpose. So this will be Bock-Nofne, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon. Then baguette, group 13 is baguette, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, baguette. Then group 14 is Cassie-Gettinley, calcium, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. You have to remember the symbol for tin is Sn. Then group 15 will be NPOAS and B. NPOAS and B. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Antimony is Sb, stilbium. You have to remember. Group 16 is OCTEPO, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. And then fluclobroidat, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. and last one is He near chryserad. He near chryserad. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. And for the last element, 7th period element for P block is you have to use this nomenclature. For 1 it is 1, bi and tri like this, and then you have to write 1 trium, 1 quadrium, 1 pentium, 1 hexium, 1 septium, 1 octium, 1 octium. So last element of the periodic table. Okay, so like this you can remember the names and the atomic number of all the elements in the P block. Now in my next video I will teach you how to remember the electronic configuration of all the elements from group 13 to group 17 very easily, because you will definitely get a 1 mark question in your board exam, and in entrance exam also you may be asked to write the electronic configuration of any one element. I will explain it in my next video. Thank you for watching.